So it's been about 6 months since I got the ATG Backward Treadmill. Was it worth it? Here are my thoughts. After tearing my ACL a few too many times, I found the whole ATG online coaching knees over toes program about 3 years ago now. And I've been going through it, and it really has been a lifesaver for my knees, to the point of where nowadays I'm an ATG level 2 coach. It helped me so much that I get a lot of joy out of helping others heal their knees as well. As you probably know, a big part of that program is backward sled drags, or obviously walking backwards on a treadmill with it turned off, so you get that maximum resistance. I have a small sled, and I love bringing it to the park and using it in the park, getting those knee health benefits. I don't really have a gym that has great access to a sled, and so that's kind of the best way that I would do it. So that's, I think, for me, where the ATG Backwards Treadmill came into play. As you can see here in this space right here, it's a pretty small space, kind of like my little home office and gym area. So I don't have a whole lot of real estate to go sledding. I don't have a yard. I don't have anywhere to set up turf and get a sled and just go right outside of my home to do it. I have to drive to the local park if I want to go drag a sled for 10 minutes or so. That's where I was so interested in the ATG Backwards Treadmill as really a solution to help me get those knee health benefits that sledding offers in the small space, like my personal little office home gym area that I've got set up here. So I'd say a major benefit of this product is just the space saving that it offers. You can fold it up, store it against a wall. It doesn't take up that much space, and when you're ready to use it, you just kind of unscrew the side knob, fold the treadmill down, and you're ready to go. Admittedly, I like to keep it folded down because I'm kind of one of those people where if it is folded down, I'm just gonna use it that much more often. And I really do use this thing a lot. In the mornings, I can really wake up, walk downstairs into my little gym here and go walk backwards on the treadmill for 5 minutes as part of my morning routine. And you get that, you get your blood flowing, you get the blood flowing to the knees, you get a quick little quad pump with it, and you just get knee health benefits in literally 5 minutes starting off the day. So if you're someone like me and kind of is working to always, strengthen your knees and make sure they're strong and healthy, then that's a fantastic way to start your day. And so I probably use the ATG Backward Treadmill probably about 5 days a week. Like I said, I'll use it first thing in the morning, or if I'm doing like kind of a full knees over toes workout, I'll use it as the warm up in that workout before getting into my tib raises, my Poliquin step ups, my ATG split squats, or even if I'm just doing a mobility routine, I'll walk backwards and forwards on it for 3 to 5 minutes, get that blood flowing, get the muscles limber before I kind of get into that full mobility and stretching routine as well. So whether it's strength building or working on mobility, I'm probably using this thing 5 days a week, and so I definitely get a lot more use out of it than I would driving to a park using a sled. So if we're talking the main benefits that the ATG Backward Treadmill offers, I'd say number one is just the space saving. If you're in a small space like me, but you want to be able to get those knee health benefits, fantastic product. Like I said, you can fold it up to store it away in the corner if you want to, and you can unfold it when you're ready to use it. With that, I think it's also just a time saver and just like the ease of use for it as well. Like you don't have to go to your gym to go pull a sled. You don't have to go to your local park to pull a sled either. You've got the ability to pretty much, get those knee health benefits and go sledding in your house right here, like in a small little corner. It's got the resistance knob on the back. So if you want more resistance, you want to make it harder, you can just crank that up, or if you need to make it easier, then you can turn that down as well. So it really gives you like the scalability of the workout there as well. And within like 3 to 5 minutes on this thing, especially if you're moving your feet pretty quickly, you're gonna get your heart rate up. Like you're gonna get a pretty good sweat on it as well. So you're getting some cardio and you're getting the knee health benefits that you want and that you need as well. Yeah, super easy to use, super intuitive. I love the handrails on the side and the padding in the back as well, especially if you're walking backwards. You grab those rails, kind of push into the padding on the back and really drive through each step as you're kind of pushing into that padding, just helping you to really make sure you're working those quads and getting all the benefits that you possibly could be getting. In my 6 months of using it, I'd say there's really only 2 main cons that I've kind of noticed. One is just that it can be pretty noisy, especially if you're using it at higher speeds. If I'm awake from my wife is per se, and I want to hop on this thing first thing in the morning, there's probably a good chance she's gonna hear me on it. For me, I try to be mindful of that because as you're stomping on it, it's a little noisy. And obviously as you get that belt running faster, it's a little noisy as well. But I'm pretty sure that's the same to say for pretty much every treadmill there is out there, especially if you're running on one, it's gonna go thud, thud, thud as you're running no matter what. So not sure that's a con specific to this treadmill here. And the only other one, I'm 6 feet tall, walking backwards, no issues. Walking forwards, if you really let your stride extend, sometimes it can feel like it's a little bit short. So if you're a lot taller than 6 feet, I would just be mindful of that if you're planning to use it for forward sled pushing or forwards walking a lot. Like I said, walking backwards, never had an issue really where I'm like feeling like I'm too tall for it. But walking forwards, I feel like it's more natural for you to extend your leg all the way out after each step, especially if you're running on it or like using it at higher speeds. So it can feel a little bit small on that side of things, but those are really the only 2 cons that I can think of for this guy. With my history of ACL tears, knee injuries, knee surgeries, it's a daily grind for me to keep my knees healthy these days. And having a piece of equipment like this that I could just put in my home and use on the daily is incredibly valuable to me. I really think that the Knees Over Toes program works well for me, and walking backwards with a sled, you can just feel your quads pumping with that. You can feel the blood flowing into your knees. You can feel those knee health benefits that you're getting. And so being able to do that, just for 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, 7 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever your time allows, I think it's really valuable and a really helpful piece of equipment to allow you to do that. So whether you're doing it first thing in the morning, whether you're doing it as a warm-up before you're kind of full, knees over toes, or traditional strength training exercise, whether you want to get some cardio benefits out of it, whether you want to do it as a warm-up for your mobility routine, or whether you just want to do it 5 minutes a day and call it good there. Anything's better than nothing, right? So I'm a big fan of this piece of equipment. If you're interested in getting one yourself, obviously there's a link in the description. If you use the code NEHAB99, it'll get you 10% off of it as well. But yeah, I'm a big believer in the Knees Over Toes program, backwards walking, backwards sledding. If you're dealing with any sort of knee pain, I really think that making this a part of your daily routine can help you a lot, help you heal those knees, help you get those knees stronger. So yeah, I hope this was helpful to you. Happy kneehabbing if you're going through it. All the best. Hope you liked the video.